Once upon a time. The far-off kingdom.
More than anything.
A young princess. A sad young lad. I wish a childless maker.
More than life
With his wife.
more than anything, more than the moon.
I wish the king is giving a festival.
More than life
I wish to go to the festival. More than riches.
I wish my cow would give us some milk.
More than anything.
Please, pal, squeeze, pal.
I wish to go to the
I wish you
festival.
give us some milk and leave and cheese. I wish.
The poor girl's mother had died. And her father had taken for his new wife a woman with 2 daughters of her own.
Nevertheless, we still wish to go to the festival and dance before the prince.
All 3 were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father, and his mother,
I wish
well, she was not quite beautiful.
my son were not a fool. I wish the house was not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish a lot of things. You foolish child! What in heaven's name are you doing with a cow inside the house?
A warm environment might be just what Milky White needs to produce his milk.
It's a she! How many times must I tell you? Only she's can give milk. Why come in, little girl?
It's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I had extra pots of lentils into the ashes for you. If you had been out it within 2 hours' time, you could go to the marvelous. And perhaps a sticky bun or 4 birds in the sky, birds in the leaves, in the leaves, in the fields, in the castles and the fogs, and a few of those pies. Down from the eaves on the leaves on the fields of the castles and fogs.
No squeeze, pal.
Listen well, son. Milky White must be taken to market.
But mother, no! He's the best cow!
What? She's been dry for weeks. We've no food nor money and no choice but to sell her, while she can still command a price.
But Milky White's my best friend in the whole world!
Look at her. There are bumps on her ducks. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hump.
But
Son, we've no time to sit and dither while her withers with her. And no one gives the cow a friend. Sometimes I fear you're touched.
Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods, it's time, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expected, man. Into the woods to Grandmother's house. Into the woods to Grandmother's house.
You're certain of your way?
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just woods. I sort of hate to ask it, but do you have a basket?
it's ready to be late.
Save some of these sweets for Granny.
Into the woods and down the dell, the path is straight, I know it well. Into the woods and who can tell what's waiting on the journey. In the woods to bring some bread to Granny who is sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead, for all that I know she's already dead. But into the woods, into the woods, into the woods to Grandmother's house and home before dark.
he believed. He was eager to have a family of his own and was concerned that all efforts until now had failed.
Who might that be?
You stole our last loaf of bread.
Oh, it's the witch from next door. We have no bread.
Of course you have no bread.
Then what do you wish?
It's not what I wish. It's what you wish. Nothing cooking in there now, is there?
The old enchantress went on to tell the couple how she had placed a spell on their house.
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father brought his young wife and you to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was with child and had developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father that what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, and nothing but greens, parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and middleburns, and lettuces, and all right. But it wasn't quite, 'cause I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, rooting my rutabaga, raping my arugula, ripping up the rippy, and my champion, my favorite. I should have laid a spell on him right there. Could have turned him into stone, or a dog, or a chair, or a snake. But I let him have the rampy and I lots to spare. In return, however, I said, fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear. And we'll call it square.
I had a brother.
No! But you had a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel, she went on.
I thought I had been more than reasonable, that we all might live happily ever after. But how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his jacket? You see, when I had inherited this garden, my mother warned me I would be punished if I were to ever lose any of the beans. The special beans. I let him go. I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall when bang, crash, and lightning flash. Oh, well, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, at last the big day came and I made my claim. Oh, don't take away the baby, they shrieked and screeched. But I did, and I have it which will never be reached. And your father cried and your mother died. When for extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure. I said, sorry, I'm still not mollified. And I laid a little spell on them. And you too, son. That your family tree would always be a barren one. So there's no more fuss and there's no more seeds and my garden thrives. You should see my nectarines. But I'm telling you the same I tell kings and queens. Don't ever, never, ever mess around with my greens. Especially the beans.
Now listen to me, Jack. Lead Milky White to market and fetch the best price you can. Take no less than £5. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Now, how much are you to ask?
No more than £5?
Less.
Less than 5.
Jack, 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 head in the sack. The house is getting colder. This is not the time for dreaming. Chimney stack starting to crack. The mice are getting older. The floor's gone slack. Your mother's getting older. Your father's not back. And you can't just sit here dreaming pretty dreams. To wish and wait from day to day will never keep the wolves away. So into the woods, the time is now. We have to live. I don't care how. Into the woods to sell the cow. You must begin the journey. Straight through the woods and don't delay. You have to face the marketplace. Into the woods to journey's end.
Into the woods to sell a friend.
Someday you'll have a real pet, Jack.
A piggy?
Meanwhile, the witch, for purposes of her own, explained how the baker might lift the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back 1, the cow as white as milk. 2, the cape as red as blood. 3, the hair as yellow as corn. 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight in 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be.
Oh, thank you.
Go to the wood!
Now may I go to the festival?
The festival, down the sales, I don't know nothing but down without you. Make it before the festival. I'm going to buy the food.
Here's
Good night, Father. I wish.
Oh, look what I found in Father's hunting jacket.
6 beans.
I wonder if they're the...
Witch's beans. We'll take them with us.
No, we're not coming. The spell is on my house. Only I can lift the spell.
No, the spell is on our house. We must lift the spell together. The spell is on our house.
What am I to return with?
You don't remember? The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood.
And so the baker reluctantly set off to meet the enchantress's demands. As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival.
Cow is white as milk.
But how am I ever to get to the festival? I know I'll visit Mother's grave, to scrape by the hazel tree, and tell her I just want to go to the king's festival. Into the woods I have to go, it may be all in vain, I know. Into the woods, but even so I have to take the journey. Into the woods, the path is straight, I know it well, but who can tell? Into the woods to lift the spell. Into the woods to visit Mother. Into the woods to fetch the fate. To go to the festival.
Into the woods without regret, the choice is made, the task is set. Into the woods, but not forgetting why I'm on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish, I don't care how the time is now.
Into the woods to sell the cow.
Into the woods to get the money.
Lift the spell. To go to the festival. Into the woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. No need to be afraid, there's
Something in the glade.
Into the woods without delay, but careful not to lose the way. Into the woods, who knows what may be lurking on the journey. Into the woods to get the thing that makes it worth the journeying. Into the woods to sell the cow, to see, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to lift, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods and out of the woods. And home before dark.
Cinderella had planted a branch at the grave of her mother, and she visited there so often and wept so much that her tears had watered it until it had become a handsome tree.
I've been good and I've been kind, Mother, doing only what I've learned from you. Why then am I left behind, Mother? Is there something more that I should do? What is wrong with me, Mother? Something must be wrong. I wish.
What child? Specify. Opportunity is not a likely visitor. And good fortune with that. Always expected.
I wished.
Do you know what you wish? Are you certain that your wish is what you want? If you know what you want, then make a wish. Ask the tree. Maybe it shall hear your wish.
Shiver and quiver, little tree. Silver and gold throw down on me. I'm off to get my wish.
Quiet. Silence everywhere, Milky White. Not to my liking. Hello, Jack. Ah! How did you know my name? Wait, say that again?
On your way to market, Jack. Might have been there long ago. Taking you on time, Jack.
No, sir.
Is that the truth?
Well, now I'm resting.
How much are you asking for this animal?
Oh, no less than 5 pounds.
Ah, 5 pounds, Jack. Why such a sum?
Well, my mother told
Your
me.
mother! A boy your age! Ah, and you'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans. Beans.
Well, I suppose. Come along, Milky White. There are spirits here.
And so, after eating 2 sticky buns and half a loaf of bread, the little girl in the red cape was in for a surprise.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Whither away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine. So grandmother will have something good to make her strong.
And where might your grandmother live?
Just a quarter of a league further in the woods. Her house stands under 3 large oak trees.
Look at that flesh. Big man, come. Hello, little girl. Tender and fresh. Not one lump. Hello, little girl. This one's especially lush. Delicious. Hello, little girl. You're missing all the flowers. The sun won't set for hours. Take your time.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled.
So, little girl, hop and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. You'll miss the birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly. I must insist and this what a delectable couple. Out of perfection, one brittle, one supple, one
Mother said, come what may, follow the path and never stray.
So, little girl, any path, so many worth exploring. Just one would be so boring. Just look what you're ignoring. Think of those crisp, aging bones, and something fresh on the palate. Think of that scrumptious pineapple, change white in one day. There's no possible way to describe how you feel when you're talking to your meal.
Mother said not to stray, still I suppose a small delay. Granny might like a fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. Hello. Oh, it's hard to come to that little girl in the red cape.
Forget the little girl and get the cape.
Oh, you frightened me.
That's the cape. Get it, get it, get it.
How am I supposed to get it?
Well, you go up to the little thing and you take it.
You can't just take a quote from the little girl. Why don't you take it?
Well, I would if I could, but I can't. My sweet Rapunzel, listen to the beautiful music. Listen. Get me what I need. Get me what I need!
Oh, this is ridiculous. I'll never get that red cape. Or find a golden cow and a yellow slipper. Or is it a yellow cow and a golden slipper? Oh no.
The cow is
is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slippers.
What are you doing here?
You forgot your scarf.
You have no business being in the woods. You have no idea what I've come across. You'd be frightened for your life, and I'll go home immediately.
I wish to help.
No! The spell is on my house.
Our house.
Only I can live with the spell. The spell is on my house. Oh, the spell is on...
How is white as milk?
Excuse me, young lad.
Oh, hello, sir.
What might you be doing here with the cow? In the middle of the forest?
I was on my way to market, but I seem to have lost my way.
What are you planning to do?
And what are you planning on doing there?
Sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds? We're going to get 5 pounds.
She must be generous of milk to fetch 5 pounds.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
I hadn't thought of that. I suppose my mother and I will have no food to eat.
This is the total sum.
Beans? We mustn't give up our beans. Well, if you feel we must. Beans will bring you food, son.
Beans in exchange for my cow?
These are no ordinary beans, son. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Magic that defies description.
I don't know. My mother would not be
You
too...
can exchange her for a sack of beans, beans, beans.
How many?
Beans, beans, beans.
How many?
Beans,
How many beans?
6.
5.
5.
We can't part with all of them. We must save one for ourselves. Besides, I'd say they're worth £1 each at the very least.
Could I buy my cow back someday?
Possibly.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plate.
Oh, now take the cow and go home immediately.
He's trying to be helpful.
Magic beans? We've no reason to believe they're magic. How could you dispel this curse through deceit?
No one would have given him more for this creature. We did them a favor. At least they'll have some food.
5 beans.
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it. Do we want the child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain, or you live to regret it.
Please go home.
There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows? Why you do what you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
Look at her, she's crying.
If the thing you do is pure in intent, if it's meant and it's just a little bent, does it matter?
Yes.
No, what matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the size. Only 3 more tries and we'll have our prize. When the end's in sight, you'll realize if the end is right, it justifies the beans.
Now, take the cow and go home. I will carry this out in my own fashion.
And so the baker continued his search for the cape as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to lose this beauty to the outside world, and so shut her within a doorless tower that lay deep in the forest.
Children are a blessing. If you know where they are. Nothing so distressing, though, is when they keep you guessing. So be sure you don't leave any doors ajar. Make a little world. Our little world is big enough for me. by the sun. Children need protection just the way they need affection, or they wander and they wander and they run from your little world. Our little world is all I have to see. Perfect. Our little world is everything a world ought to be. Perfect. Washing my hair, tending her hair, drying my hair, stroking her hair, looking at her hair, finding something we can share. Hair, our little world is perfect, healthy enough for me. Our little world, braiding her hair. What do I care what they're doing out there? If what was growing was only her hair and not her, that I'd prefer. Nevertheless, our little world is perfect.
Rapunzel. Rapunzel, what a strange name. Strange, but beautiful, and fit for a prince. Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I will stand before her window and ask her to let her hair down. To me. Oh, hello, little girl.
Hello.
Have you saved any sweets for Granny?
I ate all the sweets and half the loaf of bread.
What a beautiful cape!
Oh,
I
thanks.
admire it so.
My granny made it for me.
Is that right? Oh, I love a cape like that.
You would look pretty foolish.
May I just take a look at it?
Well, I don't like to be without my cape. No, give it back, please.
No, I want it badly.
No, give it back!
Forget the little girl and get the cape.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure you really love that cape. Now, go back to your granny and make sure no wolf comes your way.
I'd rather wolf than you any day.
Oh. If you know what you need, then you go and you find it and you take it. Do I want to tell or not? It's a cloak, it's a joke, it's a stupid little cloak. Cloak is what you make it. So you take it. These are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them more.
And so the baker with newfound determination went after the red cape. As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Oh, how uneasy I feel. Perhaps it's all the sweets? Good day, grandmother. My grandmother, you're looking kind of strange today. What large ears you have.
Oh, let it go, child. Nice to meet you, man.
Okay. But grandmother, what about your eyes?
Oh, I just need to see you. Child, come here, let me see you.
But grandmother, what about your hands? They're so...
Oh, I just want to hug you. Why are you being so shy? Come here.
Oh, but grandmother, what a large, white, terrible mouth you have!
Better to eat you with
And scarcely had the wolf said this than within a single bound he was devouring the little girl. Well, you could say it was a full day of eating for both. And with his appetite appeased, the wolf set in for a nice long nap.
Oh! Grandmother sure does have a mighty snore. Where's the little one? Eating, no doubt. Or eating! Oh! Grandmother! Ha!
be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. And he made me feel excited, well, excited and scared. When he said, come in, with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bared, though I really got scared, well, excited and scared. But he drew me close and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path where lie secrets that I never want to know. And when everything familiar seems to disappear forever, at the end of the path was Granny once again. So we wait in the dark until someone sets us free, and we're brought into the light, and we're back at the start. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care with strangers, even flowers have their dangers. And though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared, Granny was right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Mr. Baker! You saved our lives! Here.
Oh, are you certain?
Yes, maybe Granny will make me another one with the skins from that wolf. Here, wear it like that.
Thank you.
And so the baker, with second article in hand, ran back through the woods, feeling braver and more satisfied. As for the lad Jack,
Only a dolt would exchange a cow for beans.
Mother, no! Ah!
To bed, without supper for you.
Oh, come
little
on.
did they know those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would stretch into the heavens.
Oh! Are you all right, miss? What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival? Yes. Oh, aren't you the lucky one? Why were you in the woods this hour? Shh, please, shh.
Have you seen a beautifully young maiden in a ball gown pass through?
I don't think so, sir. I think I see her over there, sir.
Of course. We must go.
Never lied to royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before. Thank you. Yes, if a prince were looking for me, I certainly wouldn't hide. Well, what are you doing out here anyway? And with the cow? Well, my husband's somewhere in the woods. He's undoing a spell. Oh. Oh, yes. Now the prince, what's he like? He's a very nice prince. And? It's a very nice ball. And? When I entered, they trumped. And the prince. Yes, the prince. Well, he's tall. Is that all? Did you dance? Is he charming? They say that he's charming. We did nothing but dance. Yes? And it made a nice change. No, the prince. Yes, the prince. He has charm for a prince, I guess. Yes? I don't meet a wide range, and it's all very strange. Are you to return to the festival tomorrow eve? Perhaps. Perhaps? Oh, to be pursued by a prince. All that pursues me is tomorrow's bread. Will you look over there? I wouldn't give to be in your shoes. Right over there, next to that cottage. It's an enormous vine growing next to it. I mean slippers. Oh, it looks like a giant beanstalk. Slippers as pure as gold. No, I must get home. Wait, I need your shoes. Wait. Come back here, Loki. Wait. Oh.
Woman that gone.
Look out and ties yourself. Sometimes the things you most wish for are not to be touched.
The harder to get, the better to have.
cow into bean as a bean can begin an adventure.
Slotted spoons don't hold much soup.
The prettier the flower, the further from the path.
And it goes to the wine.
One midnight gone.
Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor. You may know what you need, but to get what you want, better see that you keep what you have.
Oh, one midnight
Sometimes the
gone.
things you most wish for
What harder to get?
are not to be touched.
One midnight gone.
Keep what you have.
Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, and out of the woods and home before.
There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the world you left and the things you know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known, where the sky is lead and the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you never dare, cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to her giant breast. And you know things now that you never knew before. Not till the sky. Only just when you've made a friend and all that you know she's big, but you don't feel small. Someone bigger than her comes along the hall to swallow you for lunch. And your heart is lead and your stomach's stone, and you're really scared being all alone. And it's then that you long for the things you've known and the world you've left and the little you own. The fun is done. You steal what you can and run, and you scramble down and you look below, and the world you know begins to grow. The roof, the house, and your mother at the door. The roof, the house, and the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all of the things you've seen, and you wish that you could live in between. And you're back again, only different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, sir. Look what I have.
5 gold pieces?
Where is Milky White?
Milky White is back at home with my wife.
Let's go find them.
Wait! I'm not sure I wish to sell.
But you... Is it more money you wish?
More money is always better, but I'm not sure.
Here, take this. I'll go fetch more.
Wait! No! Oh, 5 gold pieces. With this money, I could buy a new bakery, a new chimney, a new roof.
Why did you buy yourself a child?
Who are you?
When first I appear, I seem delirious. Unexplained, I am nothing serious. Could you buy yourself a child?
I don't understand.
How badly do you wish this child? 5 gold pieces? 10? 20?
I've not thought to put a price on it.
Exactly. You've not thought to make things, now have you? Son.
Give me back that. That's not yours.
Nor is it debt. The money is not what's important here. What's important is that you wish beyond it.
Wait! Give me that!
Milky. Milky.
What are you doing here?
I see the red cape.
Yes, I have the cape. Only 2 items left to locate.
3.
2. I have the cape and the cow.
You've the cape.
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
I should have known to never entrusted her with you.
She might just as easily have run from you.
But she didn't.
But she might
But
have.
she didn't.
Who cares? The cow is gone. Get it back! Get it back!
Oh, we were just going to do that. Here, take this.
I don't want to touch that, fool! Have you no sense? My sweet Rapunzel. By tomorrow's midnight, deliver the items, or you'll wish you never thought to have a child!
I don't like that.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. We'll make things right. Please, go home immediately.
There you are. Good brother.
Ah, brother, how good to see you.
Father and I wondered where you'd gone.
I've been looking all night for her.
Her?
The beautiful one I danced the evening.
And where did she go?
Disappeared. Like the fine morning mist.
She was lovely.
The loveliest.
I'm not certain of that. I must confess I, too, have found the young lady. She lives here, in the woods.
The woods.
Yes, in the top of a tall tower with no doors or stairs.
And where is this tower?
2 leagues from here due east, just beyond the mossy knoll.
And how do you manage to visit?
Well, I stand beneath her tower and I say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. And she lowers the longest, most beautiful head of hair, yellow as gold, which I climb to her.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel. What kind of a name is that, you jet?
I speak the truth. She's as true as your
I've
maiden.
never heard of such a name.
A maiden running from a prince. None would run from us.
Yet one has. Did I abuse her, show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
I in the tower, she's by the hour, maintaining her head. Life then becoming, frequently humming, a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you, if there only were doors.
Agony, oh, the torture they teach,
What's as intriguing?
or half as fatiguing as what's out of reach. Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, and dare to a throne?
You are everything maidens could wish for. Do I know?
The girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while hearing her.
Agony, misery, though it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind,
Always 10 feet below.
and she's just out of reach. Agony, that can cut like a knife.
I must have her to
Wife.
two princes, each more handsome than the other. No, get the hair. Oh.
Excuse me, young woman.
Yes?
Yes. Have you encountered a boy with carrot top hair and sunny, though occasionally vague, disposition answering to the name of Jack?
Not the one partial to the white cow.
He's the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No.
Oh.
And I don't care to ever again. Children can be very queer about their animals. You be careful with yours.
I have no children.
That's okay too.
Yes. Well, I've not seen your son today.
Oh, I hope he didn't climb up that beanstalk again. Quit while you're ahead, I say. Jack! Jack!
Moo! Moo!
Looking for your cow?
Oh, thank you. Oh. Hello? Come on, Milky.
What are you doing?
I'm here to make amends.
I want you to stay out of this, old man.
I'm here to see your wishes granted.
You've caused enough trouble. Keep out of my path.
There are no witches to encounter. Rapunzel! Rapunzel, let down your hair to me.
Is that you, my prince?
Yes. Excuse me for this. Ow! 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 You do take plenty of spills, don't you?
Hello. It's these slippers. They're not much suited for these surroundings. Actually, they're not much suited for dancing either.
I'd say those slippers were as pure as gold.
Yeah, they're everything that you could wish for in beauty.
What I wouldn't give for just one.
Well, one isn't likely to do you much good.
Was the ball just as wonderful as last evening?
Oh, it's still a nice ball.
Yes. And?
And they had far too much food.
No, the prince.
Prince.
Yes, the prince.
If he knew who I really was.
Oh? Who?
I'm afraid I was rude.
Oh? How?
Now I'm being pursued.
Yes, and?
And I'm not in the mood.
The prince really must have taken a liking to you.
I have no business with princes and castles and gowns.
Nonsense. Every girl dreams
Look,
of
sir,
you.
look.
Yes, there
No,
she is.
no, wait.
Move, move,
Wait,
move.
I need
Why
your
are you
shoes.
moving?
I need to have a child.
What? I need to get home.
Where did she go?
Who?
Don't be that fool, woman.
Oh, you mean the beautiful young maiden in the ball gown? She went that direction. I tried to hold her here for you, sir.
I can capture my own damsel, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Where did he go?
Who?
The prince, of course.
That direction. But you'll never reach them.
We would have if that man on the cow had molested.
Cow?
Please, just let me compare this color to that of your own.
He wants to compare our hair to corn. I think I see him. Over there.
I thought you returned home.
And?
I've had no luck.
You've the cow!
Yes, I have the cow, but I still have 2 items left to locate.
I've got the hair. Compare this to your corn.
Where did you find it?
I pulled from a maiden in a tower.
3.
And I almost had the 4th, but she got away.
Oh, we've 1 entire day left. Surely we'll be able to locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, I suppose it will take the 2 of us to get this child.
You've changed. You're daring. You're different in the woods. More sure. More sharing. You're getting us
of you. It takes care, it takes patience and fear and despair to change. You swear to change, you can tell if you do. It takes two.
You've changed, you're thriving. There's something about the woods, not just surviving. You're blossoming in the woods. At home, I fear we'd stay the same forever. But then, out here, you're passionate, charming, considerate,
It
clever.
takes one to begin, and then once you've begun, it takes two of us. It's no fun, but what needs to be done, you can do. When there's two of you, if I dare, it's because I'm becoming aware of us. It's a pair of us, it's accepting a share of what's there.
We've changed, we're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods. Who minds what dangers? I know I'll get past the woods. And once we're past, let's hope the changes last. Beyond woods, beyond witches and slippers and hoods. Just the two of us beyond lies. Safe at home with our beautiful prize. Just a few of us. It takes trust. It takes just a bit more and we're done. We want more, we had none. We've got three. We need one. It takes two.
Stop her! Stop that hen!
Oh,
Providence! My Milky White! Oh! And the owners!
Oh,
And my hen.
oh. The hand just dropped in my hand.
a golden egg. I've never seen a golden egg.
You see, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces I gave you. And now I'm taking my cow.
5 gold pieces.
Oh, I did not wish to sell.
You took 5 gold pieces?
But you took the 5 gold pieces.
I didn't see
Where are the
you
5 gold
gave.
pieces?
An old man came
You
and
take money for a
Oh,
child?
Oh,
Milky White! Is dead.
You.
2 midnights gone.
Wanting a ball is not wanting a prince.
You may be better than Pop, but still isn't there. You may be better than Pop, but still isn't there.
So gone.
You never know somebody else's child. The way you love your own.
The greatest prize in often lighting and glorious time.
2 minutes gone. 2 minutes gone.
Two midnights gone, and the exhausted baker and his wife buried the dead Milky White. Unfortunately,
You must go to the village in search of another cow.
What do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here, tell him it's magic.
No person with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for a bean.
Oh, then don't tell him it's magic and resign yourself to a childless life.
I feel it best that you go for the cows. I've met a maiden with a golden slipper these previous eves, and I think I might succeed in winning one of her shoes.
Fine.
Fine.
That's simply
Fine.
fine.
unfortunately for Rapunzel, the witch discovered her affections for the prince before he could spirit her away.
What did I clearly say? No! Children should listen. What were you not to do? Children must see. I been to you? What would you have me be? Handsome like a prince? Oh, but I am old, I am ugly, I embarrass you. You are ashamed of me. You are ashamed. You don't understand. Was I not company enough?
I'm no longer a child. I wish to see the world.
Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princes wait there in the world, it's true. Princes, yes, but wolves and humans too. Stay at home. I am home. Who out there will love you more than I? What out there that I cannot supply? Stay with me. Stay with me. The world is dark and wide. Stay a child while you can be a child. With me. You lied. Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor?
Did you think I would stay in that tower forever?
I will not share you, but I will show you a world you've never seen.
When is the lights go? Not the lights
I
go.
don't know. Leave me alone.
Haven't I left you alone long enough?
Your questions make no sense, old man. Go away.
In need of another cow?
What a beautiful cape.
Stay away from my cape or I'll slice you into 1,000 bits.
I don't want it. I was just admiring it.
Oh, well, my granny made it for me from the skins of a wolf that attacked us. And I got to skin the animal. And best of all, she gave me this beautiful knife for protection.
Well, look what I have. A hen that lays golden eggs.
I don't believe that egg came from that hen. Where did you get that egg?
I stole it from the kingdom of the giant, up there. And if you think this is something, you ought to see the golden harp the giant has. It plays the most beautiful tunes without you even having to touch it.
Of course it does. Why don't you go back up to the kingdom right now and bring it back and show me?
I could.
You could not.
I could.
You could not, Mr. Liar. Liar, liar, liar.
I am not a liar. I'll get that harp. You'll see.
After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise. And as he leapt from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and... Rapunzel, that way, sir. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares. Knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, who cares? This is more than just malice. of the palace. You think, what do you want? Think, make a decision. Why not stay and be caught? You think, well, it's a thought, would be his response. But then what if he knew who you were, and know that you're not what he thinks that he wants? Then what if you are what a prince would envision? Although how can you know who you are till you know what you want, what you don't? So then which do you pick when you're safe outside in yourself, but where everything's wrong? Or where everything's right and you know that you'll never be long? But whichever you pick, do it quick, cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. It's your first big decision. The choice isn't easy to make. To arrive at a ball is exciting and all. Once you're there, though, it's scary. And it's fun to deceive, and you know you can leave, but you have to be wary. There's a lot that's at stake, but you stall long enough, but you're still standing stuck to the stuff on the steps. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you pry up your shoes. Then from out of the blue, and without any guide, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You'll just leave him a clue, for example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with a shoe, in the stew, in the goo, and you learn something too, something you never knew, on the steps of the palace.
Stay away from me! Please just hear me out.
Oh no! You've attacked me once before.
I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here's a magic bean in exchange for it.
A magic bean?
Yes.
Nonsense.
Oh, don't do that. I need that shoe to have a child.
Well, I have already lost one shoe this evening. And I'm sorry. What?
I need that shoe to have a child.
That makes no sense.
Does it make sense that you're running from a prince?
Stop! Oh no,
Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Okay, take this one. Okay, thanks.
Who was that bully? I do not know, ma'am.
Lying will cost you your life.
I've done nothing.
I come.
The slipper. We've all four.
I will take this slipper to the prince.
No.
And we will search the kingdom. Hey, who is this shoe?
That's mine. I don't care if it costs me my
Slipper
life.
and all will come to an end.
What was that noise?
Sir, just a bolt of lightning in a far kingdom.
How dare you take off in search without me?
My apologies, sir. I just thought I might.
Enough of what you thought. I employed a brilliant ruse and had the entire staircase smeared with pitch. Then, as she ran down, remained the maiden's slipper.
Brilliant.
Of course it was. Though it did create quite a mess when the other guests left.
And, sir, I have succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give him the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Who are you, old man?
When first sight of you, I've seen the skin.
Shut up!
Listen to him. He's obviously a spirit of some sort.
Yes.
There's a dead giant in my backyard. I heard Jack coming down from the beanstalk calling for his axe. When he reached it, he took the axe and began hacking down the stalk. Suddenly, with a crash, the beanstalk fell. But there was no Jack. For all I know,
night is here. You've all the objects.
Yes, slipper, hair.
Kate cow.
That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me.
She is. She is.
This cow's been covered with flour.
Oh, we had a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Oh, well, then where is she?
She's dead.
We thought you'd prefer a live one.
Of course I prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead cow, and I'll bring her back to life.
You can do that.
Now!
Oh, there you are. I've been worried sick.
Mother, look, the most beautiful harp.
You've stolen too much. You could have been killed coming down from that plant.
She's too heavy.
What's happening?
Ready?
Milky White! Now I have two friends, a cow and a harp.
Quiet! Feed the objects to the cow.
What?
Don't hurt me! Feed them to the cow!
Mother.
Come on, Milky.
All right, Milky.
Come on.
Do it, Milky.
Oh,
Come on. Come on, pal.
Milky. I hope this works.
one more.
Here, fill this!
I don't know how to fill up a cow.
I'll do it. She'll only milk for me.
Oh, thank you.
Come on, pal. Squeeze.
Wrong ingredients! Forget about a child!
No, you wait one moment. We followed your instructions. 1, the cow is as white as milk, correct?
Yes?
And 2, the cape was certainly as red as blood.
Yes?
And 3, the slipper.
Yeah.
For the hair.
I pulled it from a maiden in a
You what? What were you doing there?
Well, I happened to be passing by and I saw
Don't you understand? I touched that hair! I could not have touched any of the ingredients!
No.
The cord. What? The silk here, the cord. Pull it from the air, reach the cow, quickly.
Come on, Milky.
Listen, better work, old man, or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Please, not now.
Meet your father!
Father? I thought you died in a making accident.
I didn't want to run away from you, son.
It's working!
She's milking.
I don't understand.
Please, not now. Quickly, into the cow.
Here.
We've given you what you wish.
When can we expect to have a child?
Where are you going?
What's happening?
Milky White, don't look.
Father!
Son!
Oh,
Son!
oh, oh.
Oh! There!
What?
Dead.
You okay, Milky?
And so the mysterious man died, having helped end the curse on his house. For the baker, there would be no reunion with his father, and he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who had been punished with age and ugliness that night her beans were stolen and the lightning flashed, was now returned to her former state of youth and beauty. And Milky White, after a night of severe indigestion, was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. As for the prince, he began his search for the foot to fit the golden slipper. When he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper into Florinda's room. The girl obeyed, swallowing her pain, and joined the prince on his horse, riding off to become his bride. The prince returned the false bride and asked the other sister to put on the shoe. The girl obeyed, swallowed her pain, but as she was helped onto the back of the horse, the prince noticed the blood trickling from the shoe.
Have you no other daughters?
To which the woman replied,
No, only a little stunted kitchen wench his late wife left behind. But she is much too dirty to come out.
I insist.
and when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride.
I always wanted a son.
And much to the dismay of the stepmother and her daughters, he took Cinderella on his horse and rode off. Finally, as for Rapunzel, she bore twins and lived impoverished in the desert, until the day her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that he went towards it. And when he approached, Rapunzel, overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms, weeping. 2 of her tears wetted his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
Well, I was going to come fetch you as soon as you learned your lesson.
Who are you?
Well, surely you remember.
Mother?
This is who I truly am. Come with me. We can be happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. You are the only family I know. Come with me, please. You and those beautiful babies. You leave me no choice.
As is often the way in these tales, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch lost her power over others. When the wedding with the prince was celebrated, Lucinda and Florinda attended, wishing to win favor with Cinderella and share in her good fortune. But as the sisters stood by the blessed couple, pigeons swooped down upon them and poked out their eyes to punish them with blindness.
I see your prince has found you. Yes, thank you for the slipper. I never thought I'd wed a prince.
I never thought I'd ever find.
I never thought I could be so happy.
And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdoms were filled with joy, and those who deserved to were certain to live a long and happy life. Ever after!
Ever after!
Journey over, all is mended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and extended, ever after.
after.
All the curses have been mended, the reverses wiped away. All this tenderness and laughter for forever after.
Happy now and happy hence and happy ever after.
There were dangers
We were frightened,
and confusion,
but we did it.
and their paths would often swerve.
Not a lot.
But there were constant
It's amazing
disillusions,
that we did it.
but they never lost their nerve.
Not a lot. And we reached the right conclusions, and we got what we deserved. No sorrow, no sorrow, tenderness and laughter. Joy today and bliss tomorrow and forever after.
We were happy. It was fun. We were blind, and we went into the woods together, wishing I were really blind.
I was perfect. I had everything the beauty I found. And a daughter like a flower in a tower. Then I went into the woods to give my wish, and now I'm ordinary. That's my power, and I'm happy now. I'm happy, hence as well as ever after. Happy use our common sense, worthy of our discontent. To be happy and forever, you must see your wish come true.
Don't be careful, don't be clever, when you see your wish pursue. It's a dangerous endeavor, and the only thing to do. Though it's fearful, though it's deep, though it's dark, and though you may lose the path that you need comes close.
Though it's deep, though it's dark,
Must
though
you
you
stop,
may
you
lose
must
the
swerve,
path that
you
you need
must
comes
go
close.
You have to act, when you know your wish, you want your wish, you have your wish, but you can't just wish, but to get your wish, you go into the woods where nothing's clear, where witches, ghosts, and wolves appear. Into the woods and through the fear, you have to take the journey. Into the woods and down the dell, and maybe perhaps, but who can tell? Into the woods to lift the spell.
Into the woods to lose the longing.
Into the woods to have the child.
To wed the prince.
To get the money.
To save the house.
To kill the wolf.
To find the father.
To come in the kingdom, to have, to wed, to get, to save, to kill, to keep, to go to the festival. Into the woods. Into the woods. Into the woods and out of the woods.
To be continued.
And happy ever after.
Once upon a time, later,
I wish
in that same far-off kingdom,
more than anything.
lived a young princess,
More than life.
the lad Jack,
More than
and a
footmen.
baker with his family.
No, I miss.
I wish
More than anything.
more than
the moon.
I wish to sponsor a festival.
I miss.
The time has come for a festival. And a
I
ball.
miss my kingdom up in the
More
sky.
than anything. I wish we had
Play hard.
But despite some minor inconveniences, they were all quite content.
I never thought I'd wed a prince.
I never thought I'd find perfection.
I never thought I could be so happy. Not an unhappy moment since.
I didn't think we'd be this rich.
I never thought we'd have a baby. I never
Thought
thought I
we
could be so
happy.
We're so happy, you're so happy. Just as long as you stay happy, we'll stay happy. Not one row, not some pets.
With my cow.
Little gurgles.
Darling, I must go.
I should really sell it.
Here's the cheese block.
Wishes may bring problems such that you regret them. Better that though than to never get them. I'm going to be the perfect wife.
I'm going to be the perfect
I'm
son.
going to be a perfect mother. I'm going to see that she is so
happy.
I never thought I'd love my life. I would have settled for another than to become a wife.
Then to be set for life. That portrait smile. I'm so happy.
If only this cottage were a little larger.
I will expand quarters in due time.
Why expand and we can simply move to another cottage?
No, this is my father's house and soon it will be my son's.
You would raise your child alongside a witch?
Why does he always cry when I go?
Baby's crying. He's fine. You needn't hold him as if he were so fragile.
Oh, he wants his mother.
I cannot take care of him all the
I
time.
will care for him when he's older.
We have to go through thick and thin.
I ventured out and saw within. I never thought I'd be so much I hadn't been.
yourself. Look at my garden.
What of your garden?
Look!
Destroyed.
What has happened?
I was thrown to the ground. I saw nothing.
Do such a thing.
Do you think it was a bear?
A bear? Bears are sweet. Besides, you ever see a bear with 40-foot feet?
A dragon.
No scorch marks. Usually they're linked.
Manticore.
Imaginary.
Griffin.
Extinct.
Giant.
Possible.
Very, very possible.
Giant.
Maybe we should tell someone.
Who are you going to tell?
Well, the royal family, of course.
Oh, the royal family! I wouldn't count on the royal family to snuff out a rat. A giant's the worst. A giant's just like us, only bigger. Much, much bigger. So big that we're just an expendable bug beneath its foot. Boom! Crunch!
Oh, no, not again.
No. We are moving.
And so, the baker proceeded to the castle, but not before visiting Jack and his mother.
Look, Milky White, it's the butcher. The baker.
What can we do for you, sir?
I'm here to investigate the destruction that was wrought upon our house.
Jack has been home with me all day.
The baker told Jack and his mother that he feared there was a giant in the land.
I know how to recognize a giant's footstep. I could go to your house.
You'll do no such thing.
Please, any help at all?
And you, I'm sorry, but you'll get none from us. No one cared when there was a giant in my backyard. I didn't see you volunteering to come to my aid.
A giant in your backyard is one thing. A crushed home is quite another.
Look, young man, a giant never strikes the same house twice. I wouldn't worry.
Well, I'm taking the news to the castle nonetheless. Thank you.
When the baker reached the castle, it was the princess who greeted his news. The story unfolds.
Sorry. This small man insists on something.
Princess, I'm here to bring you news of a giant in the land.
Where did you see a giant?
Well, I didn't exactly see it.
Then how do you know there is a giant in the land?
Because our house was crushed and there are
That could
footprints.
have been caused by any number of things. Now follow me. Oh, no, wait. Wait.
There was a giant in our land not long ago, descending from a beanstalk.
Yes, I remember. That giant was slain. Now follow me.
Wait, Princess, please. We have a young child. He was very hard to come across. Please, his safety is of great importance to me.
Are we entirely through now?
Yes.
I will take this news up with the prince when he returns.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going off to sell the harp, Jack.
Mother, no!
Jack, listen to me. We don't want this thing around here when there's a giant on the loose.
But I know how to kill a giant.
Please, we've had our fill of giants.
But Mother, if I can only help, I know how.
Promise me, son, you won't leave your surroundings.
But Mother, I'm a man now.
You're still a little boy in your mother's eyes. Oh, I want you to promise. Promise.
Okay, I promise.
What happened to your house?
We had a baking accident.
Baking accident?
No use frightening the young thing.
Can't threaten her.
Well, I guess Granny's gonna have to do without all the bread and sweets. Besides, that's all I can carry.
Why such a load?
Well, I'm moving in with Granny. We had an accident too. I came home to find my house collapsed, as if a great wind had blown it in, and I couldn't find my mother anywhere.
Oh, no.
So I salvaged what I could, and now I'm off.
Oh, hello, good friends. What news have you? What of Mother's grave? Oh, no. Well, what should I do? No, that's a terrible idea. A princess can't go into the woods unescorted. There you go, that's much better. I will go in disguise. Thank you, birds.
We'll take you to Granny's.
What?
I'm not going to let her go alone.
Yes. I will take her.
I don't need anyone to take me. I've gone many times before.
Yes, but not when there's been such winds blowing.
That's right, we'll all take you.
No! You stay here with the baby.
I'm not going to stay here with the baby when a wind might return to this house, too.
I know Mother said to stay here, but I'm gonna find that giant anyway.
Since all is when you think at last you know with heaven.
find a giant.
Into the woods to grandmother's house.
Into the woods, the path was straight, no reason then to hesitate.
Into the woods, it's not so late, it's just another journey. Into the woods, but not for long, the skies are strange, the winds are strong. Into the woods to see what's wrong.
Into the woods to slay the giant. Into the woods
to shield the child,
To flee the wind.
to shield,
slay.
to flee, to fix, to hide, to move,
to battle.
to see what the trouble is.
Rapunzel! What's the matter? What are you doing here?
Oh, nothing. I just, you locked me in a tower for my whole life with no company, and then you blinded my prince, then banished me to a desert with little to eat, and then again, no company, and then I bore twins. Because the way you treated me, I will never, ever be happy.
I was just trying to be a good mother. Oh, stay with me. There's a giant running about.
My brother. What a surprise.
Our brother, how good to see you.
What brings you into the wood today?
I am investigating news of a giant.
You, a giant? Father would not even do that. That's business for your steward or less.
And what are you doing in the world?
My Rapunzel is run off.
Run off.
She's a changed woman. She's been subject to hysterical fits of crying, moods that no soul can predict. I know not what to do.
What a pity.
And your Cinderella?
She remains well.
Does she now? Come on, brother. Tell me what you're really doing here.
High in a tower like yours was, higher, a beauteous leaf. All round the tower, a thick to briar, 100 feet deep. Agony beyond power of speech. Well, if one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
I found a casket entirely of glass, no it's unbreakable. Inside, don't ask it, made in a glass, just as unwakable.
What's unmistakable agony is the way always barred.
She had skin white as snow.
Did you learn her name?
No, there's a dwarf standing guard.
Agony, southern princes must weep. Always and almost to anything, almost to something asleep. If it were not for the thickest of thickest, no trees, thickets the thickest,
The quickest is picky to part with the stick.
yes, but even one cricket's might think about blood.
Well, it's sick.
It's no sicker than your thing
My Rapunzel. I must be off. Godspeed.
Godspeed.
And after hours of searching for Granny, our intrepid travelers had lost not only their way, but their patience as well.
Are you certain this is the right direction?
We went down the dell.
Perhaps you forgot the way.
The path is straight.
Was straight, now there is no path.
Where's the stream? Where's the lily pond? Where's Granny?
Calm down.
Please.
Turn back.
No.
Just gonna find Granny's without the path.
But Mother warned me to never stray from the path.
The path is straight from you.
Wait, that looks familiar. See? In the distance, 3 oak trees.
Yes, I recognize.
Who might that be?
Oh, it's the steward of the royal family. What brings you into the wood?
The castle's been set above a giant.
No.
What? I warned you. Why did you do something?
Rules make policy, I just carry it out.
And I warned you that you can't count on the royal family to solve your problems.
I feel like best we go back to the village.
I wouldn't be in such a rush if I were you. Guess which path the giant took to the castle.
No.
What?
All that's left of my garden is a sack of beans. And there's not much left of your house, either.
But I was told giants never strike the same house twice.
You heard wrong.
Shh. Oh.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's coming close.
Oh!
Oh, the giant's a woman!
That size.
Where is the lad who killed my husband?
There is no lad here.
We haven't seen him.
I want the boy who climbed the beanstalk.
We'll get him for you right away. Don't move.
It was you who destroyed our house, not a great wind. It's because of you and no mother.
And who destroyed my house? That boy asked for shelter, and then he stole our harp, our gold, and our hen. And then he killed my husband. I must avenge the wrongdoings.
We are not responsible for him.
You're wasting your breath.
She's right. You can't reason with a dumb giant.
Not all giants are dumb! Now give me the boy!
We told you he's not here.
I know he is there, and I'm going to wait right here until he is delivered to me.
The giant, who was nearsighted, remained convinced that she had found the lad, and there was no consensus among them as of which course of action to take.
Put a spell on her.
Well, I no longer have my powers. If I did, you think I'd be here with all of you people? Now, we'll have to give her someone.
Who?
Oh, the steward! It's in her line of duty to sacrifice her life. Well, don't take it personally.
I'm waiting!
You must understand, these were not people familiar with making choices. Their past experiences in the woods had in no way prepared them to deal with a force this great.
Excuse me, would you like a blind girl instead? Put them out of their misery.
We're not that miserable.
What are you talking about?
She doesn't want a woman.
I'm still waiting!
It is interesting to examine the moral issue at question here. The finality of stories such as these do dictate that one... No. Sorry, I tell the story. I'm not a part of this.
That's right.
Not one of us.
Always on the outside.
That's my role. There must always be someone on the outside.
On the inside now.
You're making a big mistake. You must understand there must always be an objective observer to pass the story
Well,
along.
some of us don't like the way you've been telling it.
No, if you drag me into this mess, you'll never know how your story ends.
Wait! He's right. He is the only one who knows the end of the story.
Do you think it'll be fun when you have to tell it yourselves? Think of your child.
Stop, he's right. Let him go. Put that away, young lady.
No, that's better. We don't want to live in a world of chaos. There must always be an objective observer.
Here's the lad!
I'm not the lad!
This is not the lad!
Don't drown! Why did you push him into her arms?
Oh, you wanted to get rid of him too.
We might have thought of something else. else.
Now that he's gone, how are we gonna know the end of the story?
We'll manage.
Must I search among you for the lad?
No! Jack is just a boy. We've had no food to eat, and he sold his beloved cow in exchange for magic beans. If anyone is to be punished, it's the man that made that exchange. That's right.
He was your responsibility. Now I must punish him for his wrongdoings.
We suffered too. Do you think it was a picnic disposing of your husband's remains?
You're getting me angry.
Oh, what about our anger? What about our loss? Who's been flouncing around through our kingdom?
Be quiet.
I'll hide my son and you'll never find him.
Don't upset the giant.
You'll never find him.
I'm warning you.
If you don't go back this instant, we'll get you for all that you've done. We'll get you.
Oh, give me your son. Is that him?
No, this is not the boy.
The boy is hiding in the steeple tower.
If it's not true, I will come back and I will find you.
Oh, she is in poor condition.
Wake up! Don't let them get Jack. We won't. Promise me you won't let him be hurt as I stand here at death's door.
We will do what we can.
Promise!
No, come away from there. You did this, you killed her. I was doing it for the greater good, that's my job.
This is the world I meant. Couldn't you listen? Couldn't you stay content, safe behind walls, as I could not? Now you know what's out there in the world. No one can prepare you for the world. Even I, how could I, who loved you as you were, how could I have shielded you from her or them? No matter what you say, children won't listen. No matter what you do, children refuse to learn. Guide them along the way, still they won't listen. Children can only grow from something you love to something you lose.
Oh, when are things gonna go back to normal? I can't stand this. Oh, it's cold.
We must be gone and be there before nightfall.
Where are you going?
We're off to the Secret Kingdom.
Fools!
We'll never get there. We have to stay here and get through this together.
Some of us were made to battle giants while others are not. And while I don't have the Constitution, and why I am no help, I'm going to hide. Everything will turn out better for you in the end. Come on! Let's go! Just listen to my voice, just say!
Not always.
I hope the giant steps on them all.
You shouldn't say that.
Oh, you were thinking the same thing.
This is terrible. We just saw 3 people die.
Oh, since when did you become so squeamish? How many wolves have you carved up?
A wolf's not the same.
Ask a wolf's mother!
Stop it!
We'll have to give the giant what she wants.
If we give her the boy, she'll kill him too.
If we don't, she'll kill half the kingdom.
One step at a time. Maybe if he apologizes, makes amends.
Yes, and he'll return the stolen goods.
Yes.
He's really a sweet boy at heart. She'll see that.
Oh, you people are so blind! It's because of that boy that there's a giant in our land. While you stand here talking about the problem, I'm going to find that boy and I'm going to feed him to the giant for lunch!
Are we going to let her feed the boy to the giant?
No.
We'll just have to find him first.
I'll go too.
No! You stay here with the baby.
We'll fan out. It'll increase our chances of finding him. Here, you stay with the baby. I do not want you roaming about in the woods.
We will leave our child with her.
Yes, the baby's asleep. He'll be safe with her.
But what if the giant were to return?
The giant will not harm them, I know.
How do you know?
I know.
But what if...
But what if? What if? Will only a giant's foot stop your arguing?
You will stay here with the baby. Please.
Do you two always argue like that?
No, not really.
Seems like you do.
There's nothing wrong with having a little argument.
Oh, okay.
Milky!
That's him.
Milky!
Jack!
Jack?
Jack!
Jack!
Stay with the baby.
But I want to come.
I'll be right back. It'll be safer here.
Don't go too far.
I will only walk 100 paces, and if I don't find the boy, I'll be right back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jack! Jack! 81, 82, 83, 84. Oh, hello, sir.
Hello.
You must be here to slay the giant.
Yes.
Have you come upon the giant yet?
No.
I have.
You have?
Yes.
And what are you doing in the woods alone?
Well, I came here with my husband, but it's a really long story.
He would let you roam alone in the woods alone.
No, actually, it was my choice. I'm looking for the lad.
Your choice.
Yes.
How brave.
Brave?
Yes. Anything can happen in the woods. May I kiss you? Any moment we could be crushed. Don't feel rushed.
This is ridiculous. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story. Wait 1 moment, please. We can't do this. You have a princess.
Why, yes, I do.
And I have a baker.
You're right. How foolish. Foolishness can happen in the woods. Once again, please. Let your hesitations be hushed. Any moment, big or small, is a moment. After all, seems a moment. Skies may fall and
But this is not right.
right and wrong don't matter in the woods. Only feelings, let us meet the moment unblushed. Life is often so unpleasant. You must know that as a peasant. You must take the moment present as a present. Hold the moment.
been crushed.
Oh, no, don't say that.
It's true. You just wouldn't understand.
Well, you mustn't stay here. There's a giant on the loose.
I'm sure that the prince will make sure that the giant is rid from our land.
I'm not sure that it will be. There's been no sign of the prince. He's off seducing some maiden somewhere.
What?
I heard that's what princes do.
Not all princes.
You look just like the princess, only dirty. Oh, you are the princess!
No, get up, get up. I am not the princess here.
Oh, but what are you to do?
I must return to the castle.
Oh, you haven't heard. The castle's been set upon by a giant.
And the prince?
There's been no sign of the prince. Please, you must come with me. You'll be safe in our company.
Okay.
I must go.
Why?
The giant.
The giant? I had almost forgotten. Will we meet each other in the woods again?
This was just a moment in the woods. A moment shivering and lovely and sad. Leave the moment, just be glad for the moment that we had. A moment is a moment when we're in the woods. I must go be off to slay a giant. That's what the next moment holds for me. I shall not forget you, how brave you are to be alone in these woods, and how alive you've made me feel.
What was that? Was that me? Was that him? Did a prince really kiss me? And kiss me? And kiss me? And did I kiss him back? Was it wrong? Am I mad? Is that all? Does he miss me? Was he suddenly getting bored with me? Wake up, stop dreaming, stop prancing about the woods. It's not beseeming, what is it about the woods? Back to life, back to sense, back to child, back to husband. You can't live in the woods. There are vows, there are ties, there are needs, there are standards, there are shoulds and shoulds. Why not both instead? There's the answer if you're clever. Have a child for warmth and a baker for bread and a prince for whatever. Never, it's these woods. Face the facts, find the boy, join the group, stop the giant, just get out of these woods. Was that him? Yes, it was. Was that me? No, it wasn't, just a trick of the woods. Just a moment, one peculiar passing moment. Must it all be either less or more, either plain or grand? Is it always or is it never and? That's what woods are for those moments in the woods. If life were made of moments, even now and then a bad one. But if life were only moments, then you'd never know you had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment who can live in the woods. And to get what you wish, only just for a moment, these are dangerous woods. Let the moment go, don't forget it for a moment though. Just remembering you've had an and when you're back to or makes the or mean more than it did before. Now I understand. sure she'll return.
No, I must go and search for her. In which direction did she go?
Is that way? No way.
Ow! Oh! Ow!
I found.
Oh, please don't let her give me to the giant.
Oh, it's not our fault the giant wants you.
You're hurting me. Ow!
No, please keep away from him.
Leave him alone.
Finus. Where's my wife?
She's dead.
What?
I came upon her. She was beneath a tree.
He was sobbing over her like she was his own mother.
Oh, how awful.
I buried her in a footprint.
How could this have happened? I should have been with her.
Remorse will get you nowhere.
My wife is dead.
Wake up! People are dying all around you. You're not the only one to suffer a loss. When you're dead, you're dead. Now, I'm going to get this boy to the giant before we're all so much
No!
dead meat.
Don't let her, please!
Let go of him.
Yes.
No.
Help!
He is the one to blame. It's because of you there's a giant in our midst and my wife is dead.
But it isn't my fault. I was given those beans. You persuaded me to trade away my cow for beans. And without those beans, there'd have been no stock to get up to the giants in the first place.
Wait a minute, magic beans for a cow so old that you had to tell a lie to sell it when you told were they worthless beans, were they oversold? Oh, and tell us who persuaded you to steal that gold.
See, it's your fault.
No.
So it's your fault.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It's true.
Wait a minute. Though I only stole the gold to get my cow back from you.
Then it's your fault.
Yes.
No, it isn't. I'd have kept those beans, but our house was cursed. You made us get the cow to get the curse reversed.
It's your father's fault that the curse got placed and the place got cursed in the first place.
Oh, so it's his fault.
So,
Yes, it's his fault.
No.
It is. It's his.
I guess.
Wait a minute. Though I chopped down the beanstalk, right? That's clear. But without any beanstalk, then what's queer is how did the second giant get down here in the first place? Second place.
Yes.
How?
Well, who had the other bean?
The other bean.
The other bean?
You pocketed the other bean.
I didn't. Yes, I did.
So it's your fault.
It isn't because I gave it to my wife.
So it's her fault.
No, it isn't.
Then whose is it?
Wait a minute, Adam kept those beans to obtain your shoe. So the one that happens to the bean is you.
You mean that old bean that your wife? Oh dear, but I never knew, and so I threw a don't look here.
Then it's your fault.
No, but.
See, it's her fault.
But.
And it isn't mine at all.
What?
Oh, well, if you hadn't gone back up again.
We were needy.
Oh, you were greedy. Did you need that hen?
But I got it from my mother.
So it's her fault then.
Yes, and what about the harp on the third place?
The harp, yes.
She went and dared me to.
I dared you to?
You dared me to. She said that I was scared too.
Me?
She dared me.
No, I
So
didn't.
it's your fault.
Wait a minute.
If you hadn't dared him to.
Why, if you hadn't thrown away the bean in the first place?
Well, if she hadn't raised him
Yes,
in the
she
first
had
place.
thrown them in the first
Hadn't
place.
raised the bean in the first
It's
place.
your fault. You're responsible. You're the one to blame. It's your fault.
Now before it's past midnight, I'm leaving you my last curse. I'm leaving you alone. You can tend the garden, it's yours, separate and alone. Everybody down on the floor. All right, mother, when lost the beats again, punish me the way you did then. Give me claws and a hunch, just away from this bunch and the glue and the dew and the boom.
Maybe I shouldn't have stolen from the giant.
Maybe I shouldn't have strayed from the path.
Maybe I shouldn't have attended the ball.
Yes. Maybe you shouldn't have.
Where are you going?
Away from here.
But you said we had to find our way out of this together.
You don't understand. It doesn't matter whether we're together or apart.
But we need your help.
My wife was the one who really helped. I depended on her for everything.
But here, you wouldn't leave your baby, right?
Child, you will be happier in the arms of a princess.
No, please. Please wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Come on. Jack, come on.
I thought you were dead.
Not completely. Oh, yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, you are.
Is that the truth?
It's because of you all this has happened.
I strayed into the garden to get your mother a gift, and I foolishly took some of those beans for myself. How was I to know? How are we ever to know? And then she died, and I ran from my guilt. Aren't you making the same mistake?
No!
Aren't you running away?
No! No more questions. Please. No more tests. Comes the day you say, what for? Please. No more.
Just wait this year time
What?
this turn out here to give no news.
No more riddles. No more chess. No more curses you can't undo. Left by fathers you never knew. No more quests. No more feelings. Time to shut the door. Just no more.
giants waging war. Can't we just pursue our lives with our children and our wives till that happy day arrives? How do we know witches? All the curses, all the wolves of the lies, the false hopes and goodbyes, the reverses, all the wondering what's even worse is still in store. All the children, all the giants, no more.
Oh, I knew you wouldn't give up.
He wouldn't leave his child.
It looked like he was going to.
Please, give me my son. Oh, why does he always cry when...
Now what are we to do?
We all have to think.
If there was only some way we could surprise the giant.
She's too tall to surprise.
Oh, hello, good friends. What news have you now? What of the prince? That doesn't matter. What matters now is that we have to find a way to fell the giant. How can you help? You could do that? However could I thank you? Goodbye, friends.
You can talk to birds.
The birds will help.
How?
When the giant returns, they will attack her and peck her eyes out until she's blind.
What good will that do?
Well, then you can surprise her. You can strike her or whatever you do to kill a giant.
Yes, and then she'll stagger about.
She'll get angry.
And she'll crush us all.
How are we going to sneak up with her? And where are we going to?
Yes, where?
A tower.
Tower?
Yeah. An old tower between those two trees.
Yeah, send her to the tower.
All right,
Okay.
we will do it. We must do it quick. Please, come on.
All right.
Here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm excited!
Don't cry, little one. Oh, I know you want your mother. The giant went in that direction.
My darling, I do not recognize you in those clothes. And with the child. Never mind, we must go back to the castle at once. There's a giant on the roof.
The giant has been to the castle.
No, you are right. My love, why are you being so cold?
Maybe because I'm not your only love, am I?
I love you. But yes, it is true.
If you love me, then why would you have strayed?
I thought, if you were mine, that I'd wish for nothing more. And a part of me is as happy as I've ever been. But there remains a part of me that continually wants more.
I, too, on occasion, have wanted more. But that does not mean that I went in search of it. If this is the kind of prince that you are, then what kind of king will you be?
I was raised to be charming, not sincere. I was
think you should go.
But I love you.
Consider me lost, a victim of the giant.
Is that what you truly wish?
My father's house was a nightmare. Your house was a dream. But now I want something in between.
I shall always love the maiden who ran away.
And I, the faraway prince.
They're almost finished. You see those 2 towers? When the giant comes, we're to send her over there.
Good.
I wanted to climb that tower too.
Well, I'm glad that you're here with me. What's wrong?
My granny's gone.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I think my granny and my mother would be upset with me.
Why?
They said to always make them proud, and here I am about to kill somebody.
Oh, not somebody. A giant who has been doing harm.
But a giant's a person. Aren't we to always show forgiveness? I think my mother would be very unhappy with these circumstances.
Mother cannot guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Truly, no one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood, but others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone, but no one is alone. I wish I know.
Just wait until my mother hears I've slain the giant.
Jack. Your mother is dead.
Dead? Was she killed by the giant?
She was arguing with the giant, trying to protect you, and she was struck over the head by the prince's steward.
Oh no. Why would she do that?
Because she was thinking of the greater good.
Can no one bring her back?
No one.
That steward will pay for this. After we slay the giant, I will slay her.
You will do no such thing.
But she shouldn't have killed my mother, right?
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Then she must die.
No, she shouldn't.
Why not?
Because that would be wrong.
But what she did was wrong. She should be punished.
She will be somehow.
How?
I don't know. Stop asking me questions I can't answer.
I'm going to kill her.
Then kill her. No, no. Don't kill her.
Mother isn't here now. Who knows what she'd say? Nothing's quite so clear now. Feel you've lost your way. No one is alone. No one is alone. Sometimes people leave you. Just don't say a word. Others may deceive you. You decide what's good. Is alone.
Careful.
No one is alone. People make mistakes. Mothers, people make mistakes. Holding to their own and thinking they're alone. But honor their mistakes. Everybody makes one another's terrible mistakes. But witches can be right and giants can be good. You decide what's right and you decide what's good. Just remember,
on your side. Our side. Someone else is not. While we're seeing our side, maybe we forgot. They are not alone, 'cause no one is alone. Hard to see the light now. Just don't let it go. Things will come out right now. We can make it so.
Someone is on your side. No one is alone.
Here she comes. Oh, okay, remember, don't let her know our plan.
Where is the boy?
We don't know. Yes, we do.
Quick, tell me where he is.
We can't go on hiding him any longer. Tell him where he is.
It's over there.
You see that tower over there where the birds are clustered? Jack's in that tower hiding.
Thank you. Now shall leave your kingdom, and justice shall be served.
Good birds, look happy. Ouch! The club's stuck in her head. But look, they've done it. Oh, she's beginning to fall. Oh no, she's beginning to fall this way. Let's go. The slotted spoon can catch the potato.
Every knot was one straight rope.
The harder to wake, the better to have.
The greater the good, the harder the blow.
We're going to hide, know how to get there. Not bad. And eat first.
The knife and the sharp today make you come back tomorrow.
Oh, now we can just go about our lives and hope there's no more killing.
But where am I to go? I have no one to take care of me anymore.
You have to take care of yourself now, Jack. It's time.
No, it's not. I'll take care of him.
You will?
Yeah, I'll be your mother now.
I don't want another mother. I want a friend. And a pet.
And we've got nowhere to go, so of course we'll move in with you.
Oh, no.
Oh, it'll be fun.
All right. You will stay with me.
And you will come with us too.
Not return to the palace?
Well, I'd love to help you with your house. There are times where I actually enjoy cleaning. How proud your wife would have been of you.
How sad it is that my wife is never home.
Don't say that. Of course you were meant to have
But
children.
how will I go about being a father with no one to mother my child?
Just call him a child.
Yes, call me child.
Look, tell him a story of how it all happened. Be father and mother, you'll know what to do.
Alone.
Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Do not let it grieve you. No one leaves for good. You are not alone. No one is alone.
sometimes the spell may last.
Past what you can see and turn against you.
Though it's deep, though it's dark, and though you may lose the path, though you may come
Though it's
to
fearful, though it's deep, though it's dark, and though you may lose the path, though you may come to There are always wolves, there are always spells, there are always bees or dying closes. Into the woods you go again, you have to every now and then. Into the woods, no telling when, be ready for the journey. Into the woods, not too fast, or what you wish you lose at last.
Into the woods, but mind the past.
Into the woods, but mind the future.
Into the woods, but not the stray, or tempt the wolf, or steer from the giant. The way is dark, the light is dim, but now there's you, me, her, and him. The chances look small,
the choices look grim,
but everything you learn there will help when you return there.
The light is getting dimmer. Into the woods you have to grope, but that's the way you learn to cope. Into the woods to find there's hope of getting through the journey. Into the woods each time you go, there's more to learn of what you know. Into the woods, but not too slow. Into the woods, it's nearing midnight. Into the woods to mind the wolf, to heed the witch, to honor the giant, to mind, to heed, to find, to think, to teach, to join, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, the night of the woods, and happy ever after. I wish. But that's the way you learn to cope. Into the woods to find there's hope of getting through the journey. Into the woods each time you go, there's more to learn of what you know. Into the woods, but not too slow. Into the woods is nearing midnight. Into the woods to mind the wolf, to heed the witch, to honor the giant, to mind, to need, to find, to think, to teach, to join, to go to the festival. Into the woods.